our live stream today because we are interested to improve your health. Our duty to guide you, to give you the awareness, to create awareness, to draw your mind about things that happen our environment. So we believe that telling information, giving the information to you, it will help us and it will help you to achieve your goal. Because our dream to make the world a healthier place for people to live in. A lot of people actually they don't have the knowledge or they don't have the awareness how they can improve their health through eating by eating right food at the right time. And what I can still tell you, can clearly tell you that a lot of people are passing through health challenging today because of the food. So it simply means that it's your food you eat, it will determine how type of your health you have. Thank God. So every world, what everyone in the world today have been open their eyes and seeing things happening around the global communities, especially this what we call this modernized food we call GMO. If you know the GMO, modifying genetic modifying food, because with the is that is the fact and this is the implication of many things that will happen today, because you know that a lot of people out there are suffering from a lot of health challenge because of the food they eat. So for you out there today, you will see this video. I want to draw your mind to you that if you are you eating the right food, are you eating natural food, organic food, or you are eating unorganic food? Or are you eating this artificial food? Or you would like to eat right? So it is your food, whatever you put into your body, that what will give out, your body will give out to you. Now, if you want to look healthier, you want to look strong, you need to eat right. When you eat right, it will help you to achieve that your goal. And my question to you today that I want you to understand that because you are here to see this live stream, because I want you to impart in your head. Because if in our country today, especially in Nigeria, you will see a lot of people death rate, the age bracket of death rate is very, very annoying. I was a child growing up in the rural area. Before you see a person die, person with the age of 95, 100, 100 plus, you see they have their great grandchildren. But today, the age bracket today is so amazing, it's so surprising to me, because why? That's why is the food we are eating. So your food you are eating will entirely determine if you want to live long or not. Now it's not left for you if you would like to eat natural food or you eat this GMO. If you prevent to eat GMO, you know the implication of GMO. Now, when they modify genetic modification, like now there is a cat. Now this cat now they're not taking a genetic from the cat, transfer it to another being. So it know the implication. The bacteria the cat can consume, the other organism cannot consume it. Like now, if you have seen that you can see today in the global market, people are eating rubbish. So that's why you can see people having issue of cancer. You see age of people in young age today that have what we call BP, blood pressures, because of this type of food you are eating. So your food you eat, it will tell who you are or what your body will give back to you in terms of your health. So you need to impart in your health to know that if you want to live long, you need to eat the right food. And what about the food can we eat for us to live long? That means that you need to eat natural food, no artificial food. Like the food you eat in a junky food, like fast food, like your fast food, or you go out, if food if you did not prepare by yourself, you don't know how they prepare the food for you, you don't just go there because of not have time to cook for your house and you start to eat it. Like I call this food a junky food, because this food you eat, you don't know how they prepare it. You don't know the type of water they use to prepare it. You don't know the type of components inside that food. In the name of enjoyment, you go out because you go out, you want to impress your friends, but you don't know the implication in terms of your health. So you need to impart in your head, to be honest with you. You need to impart in your head to improve yourself and improve your health. So many people today, I can tell you that a lot of us today have passed through these challenges. Like now you can see some people that even old people that walk on the road, you can see people are walking on the road, they are moving with their BP, because your food you eat, that what your body, our body absorb a lot of cholesterol, which deposit your arteries from your artery to your blood vessels. So just tell me how the blood can circulate or flow out of your body. So I can just tell you that when I was growing up, I grew up in rural areas, which everything we live in the rural area. In the morning, before we eat, we go to the farm. No, when we go to the farm, no what happened by then. Now there was something occur. Energy productions. No, the food we eat in next day, in the process of going to the farm, it will convert it to energy for us to use. We burn it out. But today, we don't live a type of because we have now migrated to the urban areas. There's no farm, no exercise. We don't do anything exercise. In fact, from a place that you can trek, you will prefer to enter or a taxi, or you prefer to enter keke napel to just to convince you for the place to be. It is good for you to go if you can trek. It's not a suffer, but we are putting your heart in a healthier stage. Now, just imagine that for you in ancient time. I grew up in my ancient time in the 1990. So I was my father before we think first of all he would eat pepper soup. And this pepper soup, what he usually used to prepare is not catfish. They will not river fish. If the component, everything is natural, no artificials. Now, when I was growing up, agricultural science, I can never forget this. How we prepare in agricultural procedures when we start our journey in agricultural science. I believe that a lot of people are also do the practicals of it. Now, what we do that when we go before we go to the farm, what we do we extend the what we call the crash crop or the crop we want to put, like the cassava stem, because we construct the ridges. After before we construct the ridges, there is a weed on the field. Now we now use chemical to eliminate the weeds. After we use chemical to eliminate the weed from the feed, what will also come to your mind that when we eliminate the feed, where the chemical deposit to, the chemical go back to the soil. Am I right? Now, it's after eliminate the weed, 1 week interval, we'll come outside to remove the weed which already eliminated on the feed. We pack it out of the place, or we will construct them along the line with ridges. We will not construct ridges in the farms. After construct the ridges, we will bring the cassava stem, which we have taken from the lab. We take the cassava stem from the lab, which we first of all we spray the cassava stem to prevent it from itching, to eliminate them. So if not prepare it that way, it will itching we feed on the cassava stem, or they will eat up the cassava stem. So what we need is we spray it. After spray it to prevent it from itching, and we not transfer it. One week later we transfer the cassava stem into the farm. We construct the ridges. Now, what the funny thing I only ask myself about that is all this food we are eating. After you construct the ridges and we transfer your cassava stem into the ridges, now the weed will start to grow up in 1 week intervals. Weed, if there is a rainfall in that season, in that period, after construct your ridges or plant your cassava stem, before in 2 to 3 days time, you will start to see weed start to grow out from inside the farm. Now, in 1 week interval, the weed have been mature to be removed. So you will spray the weed. You now spray it. After you spray it, we spray with what we call another chemical again. Now, chemical will eliminate the weed, but we will not tamper with your crop. Now, question we only like now when I grow up, I was asking like this question. Now, the chemical we were used to eliminate the weed, where does it deposit to? It deposit into the soil, right? Now, after you deposit into the soil, what happens? The crop will grow. It will collect manure from the soil and absorb photosynthesis from the air. Now, the two components will come together. Just if you go to do this experiment if in the afternoon, take a glass of water, put water on the grass, put on the center of your compound where there is a sun, if there is a sun, leave it like 1 hour interval. You will see what happens, what evaporation will take place. The water you fill up, it will less. So what I'm trying to point to is that many of the food we are eating today is under chemicals. Now, when we are talking about the GMO, it's real. That is a fact. It's real. You remember there is a fruit called guava, or Greek guava. Have you ever heard that name? When you pull the guava, you will see only little seed for inside. That is not a natural fruit. Now, tell me why people will not get cancer. Tell me why people will not get different health challenges. So I can surely tell you today that if you want to live long, you need to eat. Your food will determine it if you want to live long. Forget about your luxury, all the money you have. And if your money you have, all your resources you have, if you not maintain it, what will fall yourself you fall to? You fall into what? Hey, another health challenges. Only your food you eat. Like I can, when we do sometimes we do some research on the research say on this under the research result came out with us after we consult the research, we discovered that after accident, infections, other death, or everyone and a key bucket in this period in this world, they are coming for the food we are eating. So, question we ask you, I will point to you today. What type of food are you eating? Are you eating right or you are eating wrong? If you are eating wrong, please try draw your mind to the olden day. Eat if you have a gathering, plant a crop by yourself because every fruit you see in the market today, I don't trust any of them. Every fruit you see in the market today, I don't trust any of them because they are under chemical process. You can imagine your rice you buy for the market. In the olden days, if you are people that grow up to see this rice, akpoma rice, if you're familiar with akpoma rice or kumbes rice, when you boil your rice, your labor will start to perceive the aroma of your rice. Now, when you have that akpoma rice, because people leave the akpoma rice because of stone, because it have what we call WHO say that if you can eat the food that contain whole grain, wheat, and soya, in fact, you will not know the road to the hospital. You will prevent yourself running from here and there because it's your whole brain there. They are here to boost your immune systems. They are here to enhance your metabolisms. They are here to renew your cell membrane for you. So when your immune system is strong, your cell membrane is strong. Tell me how can you break down? You will not break down. So your rice you eat today, all this rice is carbohydrates. No more nutrient inside your rice. That's the reason why if your labor that there is animal that rent your house, you stay with you without paying house rent. It's called rats. Rats cannot feed on rice anymore. Even insects cannot feed on the rice. Yes, I bought a sugar. I don't want to mention the company name. I use it to do experiment. I take the cube of sugar, I put it on the ground. Do you know, before the next day, not it, even ants, common ants, touch the cube of sugar. See, when I was growing up, if you see a sugar, put it in your hand, you will probably ants will come from anywhere you want. You will just come feed before you come out there feeding that sugar. But today sugar if you imagine the type of food we are eating. When I take the sugar, let me give a sample of the sugar for you. Sorry, see, this is a sugar. This is a cube of sugar. In olden time, this sugar you see, if you drop a little of it for the ground, give yourself in 30 minutes time, ants will gather it. They absorb the sugar. But today sugar we see, if you leave it on the ground, to the next day, nothing will touch it. Just imagine top what we consume in. Tell me why this GMO is not real. It's real. It's harmful. People that say that it's not harmful, that they try to want to make living from inside. For you and I know that it's harmful. So if you not eat right food, it simply means that you are the one who could yourself into health challenges crisis. Like now, your food you are eating, if you eat wrong, arthritis will come in. If you eat wrong, your BP will rise. If you eat wrong, ulcer can take place. If you eat wrong, remember that it is your kidney will do the work of the filtering your food, filter everything you are coming in. Now, if you eat anyhow food, your kidney it will turn on your kidney. So you need to work on yourself, eat right food at the right time, so that you can save your life and save other people. Have access to a gathering. Like now, if you go to the market, no, try and purchase a carrot. Leave the carrot to the next day. Tomorrow, compare what you see inside the carrot. Or if have you even buy cucumber in the market? When you wash your cucumber, bite your cucumber, you will perceive a terrible odor of chemical inside your cucumber. Is it cabbage? Just name it. These are the chemicals we are talking about. Sometimes you will eat cucumber. When you are eating your cabbage of a Sunday like that, you will see a bite on your lip. It is a sign to trigger your what we call your signal of your cancer. So what you need to impart on yourself, like you need to do what we call keep properly take care of yourself. Impart in yourself. You need to do it because if you not do, nobody will do it for you. Our today's challenge we have today, people actually they negligent their health, they don't invest in their health, they don't impact, they only wait for crisis. As I'm talking to you now, in fact, you don't know your health status. You don't know if you are your health status, you don't even know it. You need to impart on it, you need to do it and get information about your health so that you can know type of food you can eat. Like now, if you're your blood group, what type of food can you eat according to your blood group? You need to work on yourself if you want to live long. So this video you are see live stream because you are seeing directly my face, no edit, because it is very painful seeing people no premature no death around the country, and there's no and people not talking about serious about it. It is very painful to me because when we visit some hospital, we see people that kick bucket. Uh, Sometimes we share tear because a little thing that you can just no, when you share your information out, you can see people out there and they can help you to solve it. So when you have a when you are passing through health challenge, please do not keep it by yourself. Share it out. So when you share it out, it will help you for in terms of your mental health and to are able to see someone to help you to solve that challenge you are passing through. Like now, you imagine that, like this morning when I went to the office, people came to office have issue with your kidney issue. Do you know that health challenge when you have a kidney issue it was already stayed under dialysis? Do you know the challenge the person will pass through? Because all this coming from the food we are eating. I beg you, try possible best. Eat natural, eat well, eat natural food. Forget this junky food we are buying, we are eating, please. Because it's very painful. You see people out there when in the serious stage. If you become a serious stage, you make to spend more money. Now you vet for your security, you vet for your entertainment, you vet for your for other things, but you refuse to invest for your health. You can buy like a sneakers of 50 something thousand, or you can buy a sneakers of 100 something thousand because you want to make a name. You want to tell you know how much I bought this watch, you know how much I buy this shoe, do you know how much I buy this shirt. No, this is not about what how much you bought this. How much have it impact in your health. What now you as a father, do you impact into your children's health? Do you impact into your wife's health? It will help you to save more. Like now, this is why we always tell people when you eat right food, one you give your the efficiently you give efficiently to produce more energy for your body, to enhance your cell membrane, it helps your immune system so that your body will not compromise. It's very painful that I see people breaking down here and there because these challenges are passing through. So if you eat right, you are not just doing like us. We are taking like not we only share the information to you because we care about you, not about your money. What our duty that we want to give the awareness to you. For you can go at this stage, you can just plant it in your garden. Get your fruits like now you can buy watermelon. You can plant it in your garden. Cucumber, you can plant this thing in your garden. So you plant them. Let your like now most of them in fact you don't know not have a like cashew tree. Like cashew is very rich for vitamin C. And you are looking for vitamin C. You start to buy some drugs here and there. When you can just get it from your fruits. Please, I'm begging you. If you see this video, please share it out to say no to GMO. Say no to GMO because GMO, if you come, the danger behind it is very fast. I don't know how to describe it because just mind that we take the genetic from a cat and now transfer it to dog. You know type of result will come from inside. Or the food dog supposed to eat, you now give it to human being to eat it. You know the danger involved. I'm just making a scenario or example of it how this GMO can do to your body. This artificial food we are buying. Or if you go to the market, you will see it's very rapper for apple now. It's very rapper for. So what I'm trying to point to you that you need to impact in your health, please. You need to eat right food. Now, let your doctor be your friend. Be a friend, have a friend with your doctor so that you can know your health status, your BP, your cholesterol. No, do you know that cholesterol, that especially the one I fear most is the one in lipids, inside your blood lipids. That cholesterol is your fat. If it's fat, if you want to do anything, check your cholesterol, call a blood lipid. Check blood lipid to check the health status of your blood lipid. If you want to have a healthier health. So you need for me to like what I was telling my senior brother this morning that bros, you need to have your BP machine for us because the type of food we are eating today. At age of 40 something, we already have issue with BP. Even age of 25, they already have issue with BP. So BP is before we know that BP is meant for elder people, but it's not this generation is not like that again because of the food we are eating. BP now is not for everybody because of food we are eating. So you need to do it. You need to take an action to save you, to save the world, and we care about it. So the most important thing that you need to impute in your heart, beg you, impart in your heart. It will save you more money and it will save you to reduce this emergency running. You will not run for emergency race and it will reduce your no expedition from hospital here and there. So what you need to do now, try and eat right. Do your research, check your blood group, know your blood group, find ask more, know more about of the food you can eat according to your blood group or your genotype. Like maybe I will be prone to O positives are prone to animals. We eat a red animal a lot. So some people that cannot even eat red meat, cannot eat meat, like all this A, cannot eat meat. So like also if your blood group if you can eat according to your blood group, it will help you. That is the truth. It will help you to live long and want you to live long. Please, if you have any question or if you want anything, you want us to talk about anything, about any food or any awareness, please feel free, drop in the comment section. We will be glad to serve you. Thank you so much. Please share it to someone. It will help someone to save life. Thank you and remain blessed.